Hey, you're here with Dr. Oliver T. Reid, your solution coach, where I firmly believe that you watching this video are a solution to a well thought out plan. Listen, I want to jump on here real quick to encourage some of you to speak life over you, to really just declare that you just stop listening to the noise. I posted something earlier that I think is true. We live in a day and a time of noise makers, trumpet blowers, people who want attention, who are declaring over your life all this falsehood, and they want to be distractions a lot of times. Some of them are close to you. Some of them are bosses. Some of them are family members. Some of them are relatives, or just friends you know for a very long time. What do you mean by noise, solution coach? I mean, when you get ready, what I mean is when you get ready to move forward in a momentum, in a transition, and in a tenacity, there's always people in the background critiquing you. And you have those people who are recorders. I like to call them recorders because they know when you were born. They know what your dad was like, your mom was like. They even have a track record of when you failed. They know your credit score. They know when you had a mishap. They know when you were bound by whatever it was. They keep a record, a tag on your life. And if you're not careful, they're always making noise. And some of you are moving forward, but you keep hearing the chains of somebody's opinion. Let me say that again. The chains of someone else's opinion will bind you if you allow it. It will grip you, it will hold you fixated, and you will never be able to accomplish the promise because of people's negativity. I'm reminded of a guy who worked in a firm, and he was doing really, really great. He came in and cut the numbers in half. He cut everybody's time in half. He was really actually a great manager. But people started to get jealous around him and begin to paint a picture of him that was not true. They begin to say noise to his boss and begin to say that, hey, John is not doing what he needs to do. He's causing dissension. And before you know it, John started feeling bad about his job. John started coming in late. John started conforming to the image, to the noise that was created around him. Before you know it, John put in his resignation and he ended his career, and he began to look at himself as a failure and just became homeless and just stopped doing what he was created to do. It all stemmed back not because John wasn't created to do it, not because he wasn't the absolute best, not that he wasn't skillful. It was the noise that he began to rehearse in his mind. Say this with me. Your mind is like a blank cassette. Your ears is like a blank cassette. You have to protect your mind, guard it, and make sure that information that goes in, you either agree with or denounce. What are you saying? When people speak negativity, if you don't let that thing go, it will begin to filter and record in your mind, in your ears, in your heart. And you'll begin to rehearse that negativity. And so when you try to go forward, you can't, because you'll be fixated on what somebody else is telling you. I'm telling you to drown out the noise. Some people will look at you, and I brought this. Some people say, hey, what's this? It's a tangerine. I love these things. And if you're not careful, people say to you, you'll be a ripe fruit like this. You'll be ready for the eating. Some of you are ready for the opportunity. Some of you are ready for the destiny that God has given you. Some of you are ready for the promotion. Some of you are ready to be married. Some of you are ready to write the book. Some of you are ready to go to the next level, to catapult in business, to catapult in education, to catapult in creativity. You have a clothing line. You have a makeup line. But somebody is speaking over your fruit, and they're denouncing it, and they're saying it's not good for you. And look at that peeling, and it's not perfect, and it should be bigger. Some of you hearing that noise that says you should be bigger by now. You should have grown by now. You shouldn't have made that mistake by now. Listen, I've determined something in my life that no matter where I am, no matter what mistakes I make, and I make a lot of them, no matter what people think about me on social media, off social media, in life, outside of the office, in the office, I'm determined that I'm going to succeed, and I am going to continue to create. Some of you have to realize, don't let people get you to the point where you don't unpeel this peeling over your life and break out of your box. See, look at this. This is a season where you're going to have to break out of your box. You're going to have to open that fruit that God has given you inside, the ideas, the dreams, the visions. People are talking about it, but while they're talking, I said it earlier, hungry people eat. Say that with me, hungry people eat. God wants you to peel off those layers, to get rid of that stuff, to get rid of that baggage, because that's some sweet fruit. My God. There's some places where God's ready to take you. That's so sweet. And some people, He's going to bring you around, He's going to enjoy your fruit, and He's going to bring sweetness in 2018. This is your solution coach. I'm going to finish this. Go and do what God told you to do.